position and age to get the ball rolling?
My name is Jed Brown. I am 33 today, and I am from New Zealand. I play flanker or anywhere in the back row now, and lock if they want me to.
Just to start with, mate, congratulations on your
you.
birthday.
Arigato.
How does it feel to be 33?
I still feel young. I still feel like I can play for another couple of years at least. So.
How's the body
good.
responding to that?
Yep, all good. Just plenty of onsens.
You come to the right country.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Brilliant, mate. So how long have you been playing rugby?
I started playing when I was 5, like most New Zealand kids, and fell in love with it. Sort of progressed through the ages and sort of became more and more competitive, and here I am.
So you have any brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have 2 sisters, one older, one younger.
Do they play rugby?
No, but they support me. They enjoy it, and my brother-in-law plays professional rugby too, which is nice.
Really? What team is he playing for?
He is he'd been playing for the Scarlets for the last 7 years. Played for Wales, and he's now just signed at the Crusaders.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it really runs in like the general family.
Yeah, it's definitely a topical conversation at the dinner table. Yeah.
Your sisters, did they regularly come to watch you play when you were in New Zealand?
Yep, they would come to most games. They didn't play much sport, so they sort of lived through me vicariously.
Your parents?
Again, loved it. Like most Kiwi parents, they just know the game or feel like they know the game. I call my mum Graham Henry who's an ex-New Zealand coach, because she's my biggest critique. Every game should have something for me. Whether I thought I had a good game, it was, here's what you need to work on, or this is what you can do better. So I always sort of tried to impress her.
Does she still watches your games?
Yeah, she watches the games on Huddle. Yeah.
Good. I'm guessing you're still getting critiqued.
Absolutely, yeah. She is harsh.
So how long have you been here in Japan?
Coming up 5 years, so I arrived here June 24th, 2019. So this year will be 5 years in June.
Which means in terms of your category?
Well, I'm category A this year. Yeah, it's sort of changed a bit. So it's nice to be a Japanese player, finally. Yeah.
Is that something you were aiming for when you started playing here?
To be honest, when I arrived, I didn't know about it. And over time, it made sense because I stayed here during COVID and my wife worked here. So, it sort of made sense. I got to the year 3 mark and sort of could see the end in sight at 4 years, so yeah.
How many more years do you reckon you're going to stay there?
Good question. I can definitely see myself playing another 2 years, and I'll just hold on to the rope for as long as possible from there. Yeah, like I still love the game. I still love working towards something with people. Like that still really stimulates me. So,
You like the group atmosphere?
Yeah, it's just nice to be aligned around a vision or achieving goals together. Like I really enjoy that part of the game, more so as I've got older and more experienced. Yeah.
Would you think about taking that into a coaching position if you retire?
I'm not sure yet. I want to take a year away from the game to see how much I miss it. But I could see myself being an agent more than a coach at this stage. Yeah.
When you were growing up, did you have any particular rugby player that you looked up to?
My favourite 2 players growing up in Canterbury were Dan Carter and Richie McCaw. Just naturally the 2 best players in that region, and lucky enough to train alongside both of them.
So they've been the most influential on you in terms of your game style, or?
Game style, yeah, I mean, naturally Richie being a 7, you sort of modelled your game around him, but he's on a different level in terms of what he used to do. Yeah.
Outside of rugby, do you have any like role models, I guess, as a man?
Both my parents were always guiding me in the right direction, but never putting pressure on me, which I found really nice. Guiding me in the right direction or letting me make my own mistakes for me to realise, which I thought was quite a good way to parent.
Since you've been to Japan, mate, what's the most memorable and/or craziest thing that's happened to you?
The most memorable, I guess, just all the trips we've done around the country. Like, a lot of people see Japan and just think concrete jungle, but the amount of places we've been, like Kagoshima, Nagasaki, Nagano, all those places are like super similar to me to New Zealand and unbelievably beautiful.
Yeah.
So some of those places and spots are super memorable to me, all in different aspects.
Being 33, what advice would you give to your 20-year-old self?
Probably be more vulnerable. Like, it's okay to show emotion. You don't have to be hard-shelled, and just continually learn. You can always learn something off someone, even if it's not the right thing, but just have an open mind and take what you want to learn off them. Yeah. And start forming your own opinions. Like, you don't have to conform to what other people think. You should start having your own opinions and believing in what you believe in.
Nesta, you're up, brother.
If you could be in a group team at any other sport, what would it be?
I would play basketball because you get paid well, for one, and you play plenty of games. You're not super sore after games, and it's just an awesome sport. It's just like these highlights, and yeah, definitely be an NBA basketball. Who would you see me as if I was an NBA player? Who do you think I'd sort of play like?
Dylan Brooks.
What's the hardest thing you've had to do in your life? Let's say it doesn't have to be in Japan. It doesn't even have to do anything with rugby.
Yeah, touch wood, I've been lucky with hardships. Like the main one was just having plenty of injuries when I was young and wanting to be in a rush, and I continually got injured essentially 3 years in a row. So that was probably the biggest hardship, but I learned a lot about myself and the game and how people work and how I work, what I need. Yeah.
Was there any specific thing that helped you get through that without quitting rugby?
People. Like, I think going back to what you were saying before, like the worst thing you can do is isolate yourself. So I learned to probably open my book a bit more and just find that other people were also going through tough things as well. Like, you think rugby player, you think like hard-shelled individuals, but sometimes if they know you're going through a tough time, they'll open their book to you, and it was quite sort of, it's changed my perspective on a lot of the people in the team and I guess my personality too.
Even just men in general.
Yeah.
As other men, you kind of think that the guys around you,
yeah,
they wouldn't want to hear about the fact you're having a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them are actually grateful
Yeah.
that you feel confident enough to share that with them because they have similar or even worse problems.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
And how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
3 words. Sure, good question.
On the spot.
Yeah. Unassuming, resilient, and
Hard worker.
hard worker. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good description, mate.
Yeah.
To all of your fans out there in the wide world,
Yeah.
just a quick message into the camera to
I appreciate all your support. If there's anyone still out there following my journey, yeah, supporting me. I hopefully got another few more years in me, and yeah, thank you.
Cheers, bro.
Arigato.
Cut.
Sweet, mate.